500,000 miles enough to lap the globe 20 times on one engine should be impossible, but that's not all. Lab tests show some of these mechanical marathoners still hold factory compression after that punishment. Stick around, because we're diving into 10 truck power plants that shrug at the scrapyard, and it gets crazier. One of them hides a self-servicing quirk so clever it makes oil changes feel optional. Engine number 1, Chevrolet 4.3L Vortec V6. 30 years ago, Chevy lopped 2 cylinders off its legendary 350 and accidentally built a marathon runner hiding in plain sight. That stubby block V6 shares pistons, lifters, and even timing sets with the small block V8, so every parts store in America is basically its personal pit crew. But that's not all. Delivery fleets report S10s clearing 300,000 miles with nothing more exotic than oil, filters, and the occasional spider injector swap. Maintenance you can finish before a coffee gets cold. Keep fluids fresh, tighten intake gaskets every 100k, and the iron block iron head combo shrugs off heat that would roast aluminum designs. Treat it nicely and it will treat you better. Parts everywhere. Engine number 2, Toyota 3.0L 3VZE V6. What happens when a conservatively tuned Toyota engine meets owners who overland for decades? It refuses retirement. Toyota's cast iron block plus lightweight aluminum heads created a forerunner power plant that soldiers on long after body panels rust away. It gets crazier. One Washington state logger brags his 1992 pickup still idles silky after 20,000 snow-salted miles. Timing belt swapped on schedule, and coolant changed like clockwork. Keep valves adjusted, flush the radiator, and this under-stressed V6 rewards you with unstoppable low-range torque that hums rather than groans. Replace that belt every 90k, use OEM water pumps, and watch it sail past odometer limits. High miles, low drama. Engine number 3, Ford 300 inline 6. Picture a farm dawn, frost on the barn roof, a 1969 F100 firing instantly after months of sitting. That's the Ford 300, a tractor heart disguised as a truck engine. The reason this is happening is pure mechanical minimalism. 7 massive main bearings, a long stroke crank, and a single cam that laughs at over-revving pretenders. Stories abound of Georgia peach growers hauling 10-hour days, 50,000 miles deep, with only ignition coils and carb kits for company. Keep valve cover gaskets tight, change oil thick and often, and this cast iron monolith will happily accept a third or even fourth overbore. Simplicity wins. Engine number 4, Nissan VQ40DE 4.0 LV6. Ever bought a truck simply because the shop foreman begged you to? That's how a Phoenix contractor ended up with his Frontier, after the foreman whispered, "We never rebuild these things." The aluminum block VQ40DE revs like a sports coupe yet hauls drywall without a grunt, thanks to ladder frame reinforcement and micro-finished crank journals. But listen to this. Nissan ditched timing belts for a triple chain setup bathed in oil. One owner hit 275,000 miles before touching the guides. Keep coolant fresh, swap synthetic 5.30 every 6,000 miles, and watch variable valve timing stay clog-free. A former Nissan powertrain engineer summed it up: "We over-designed it because trucks get abused. Chains beat belts every day. Rotate plugs at 105k, monitor secondary tensioner rattle, and this rev-happy 6 rewards you with decade-long reliability and surprising fuel thrift. Dual facts, single punch, own it. Forget fear." Engine number 5, Duramax 6.6L Turbo Diesel V8. Before you chase horsepower, ask how long you plan to keep it. The Duramax 6.6 answers with 500,000-mile resumes in snowplows and cross-country hotshot rigs. Its iron block grips 6 head bolts per cylinder, sealing 25 psi of boost like a submarine hatch. It gets worse. Early LB7 injectors did fail until GM's $2,000 warranty fix upgraded materials and filtration, turning a weakness into lore. Fleet managers now report 15,000-mile oil intervals on CK4 synthetic without bearing wear spikes, courtesy of Bosch Common Rail Precision. A Colorado diesel guru quips, "Treat it like a semi, not a sedan," meaning keep coolant additives nitrated and change fuel filters every 10k. Torque is meaningless if it's transient. Do that and your Silverado's transmission, not the engine, will wave the white flag first. Prevent injector return rate creep, monitor EGTs under tow, and enjoy 910 monometers that just won't quit. Pause and look at your odometer. What's the highest number you've ever seen on a single engine? Drop that mileage in the comments. Hit subscribe so you don't miss our upcoming million-mile maintenance guide, and share this video with the friend who still thinks 200k is high miles. Engine number 6, Toyota 22R 2.4L inline 4. The quietest block in this lineup is also the least powerful on paper. yet junkyards rarely see one arrive under its own steam. The cast iron 22R, born in 1981, lives by a single creed: low stress, long life. But that's not all. A Utah desert racer once finished Baja with no radiator fan, claiming oil temps never pass 250 to 50 F. Why? Oversized water jackets and conservative 9-1 compression dissipate heat like a swamp cooler. The double-row timing chain lasts 200,000 miles. Tensioner guides are a $40 weekend swap when they finally click. Bulletproof is a tired word, emits a veteran Toyota tech, but for the 22R, it fits. Power isn't the point. Stick to 3,000-mile oil changes, keep carb mixtures slightly rich to cool valves, and this humble four-banger will hum past 400k while sipping fuel like a commuter scooter. Dual benefit, single engine. Engine number 7, Dodge 5.9L Magnum V8. Ever wonder why some Rams keep idling at construction sites long after the crew has retired? Dodge's 5.9L Magnum hides a deep skirt block that cradles the crank like a bank vault, soaking up abuse other V8s can't shake. It gets crazier. Owners towing fifth wheels across the Rockies report 350,000-mile engines that have never left them stranded. Credit oversized main bearings and friction-killing hydraulic roller lifters. Torque lives here. Swap 15-watt 40 every 5,000 miles. Keep the cooling system rust-free, and you'll likely rebuild the transmission before the engine even hints at fatigue. A retired Idaho snowplow driver jokes his Magnum will outlive the body twice, so he just keeps replacing sheet metal and driving on. Engine number 8, Chevrolet small block V8, 5.75.3L. Picture a midnight highway. An '02 Silverado clocks 70 mph while its odometer flips past 500,000. The reason this is happening lies in a 1950s blueprint: refined but never replaced, compact deck height for even cooling, push rods that slash moving parts, and parts compatibility stretching 6 decades. Still pulling strong. Dual fact punch. Aluminum heads cut weight, yet cast iron blocks absorb wild detonation. Resilience meets agility. Stick to 6,000-mile oil changes, run quality coolant, and rotate valve cover gaskets at 120k. You'll spend more time swapping spark plugs than worrying about spun bearings. Rumor says junkyards quarantine good small blocks because mechanics snatch them within hours. Engine number 9, Ford Powerstroke 7.3L V8. A Texas rancher once bragged his F-350's 7.3L had logged more hours idling irrigation pumps than most engines spend running on highways. But listen to this. Inside that graphite iron block, forged rods laugh at 500 lb fest, while HEUI injection keeps fuel atomized and parts lubrication spotless. Million-mile legends start here. Change the 15-quart oil bath every 7,500 miles, treat diesel with cetane booster, and keep the fuel pressure regulator spring fresh. Skip that and injector O-rings pay the price. One fleet mechanic swears by a weekly turbo cooldown idle. He's never replaced a turbo under 400k. Respect the heat, reap the miles. Engine number 10, Cummins 6.7L Turbo Diesel Inline 6. Think long-term? Spec a Cummins 6.7 if you plan to retire with the same truck. Born from big rig DNA, this inline 6 uses a gear-driven cam, forged steel crank, and cylinder walls so thick they laugh at 40 psi of boost. It gets worse. Engineers limited factory output to about 400 horsepower, meaning every part lives far below its stress ceiling. An Idaho hotshot driver just crossed 520,000 towing hay, and his injectors still pass flow tests. Torque is only half the story. Dual pilot injection smooths combustion, cutting soot and piston slap in one stroke. Dual benefit, single punch. Follow the gospel 10,000-mile oil intervals with CJ4 synthetic 15-minute post-pull cooldowns and FleetGuard fuel filters every 12k. Do that, and the rest of the truck will surrender long before this cast iron monolith hints at retirement. Longevity loves restraint. 10 engines, 1 lesson. Longevity isn't magic. It's smart design paired with disciplined care. From Chevy's amputated small block to Cummins semi-grade iron, each power plant proves that stress margin matters more than headline horsepower. Next up, we'll dive into the 5 maintenance habits that add decades to any drivetrain. Click the playlist now and keep your truck in the fight.